Karina Lugo says, could you please explain the difference between a request and inquiry or inquiry, whatever you want to say. I don't care. People say it both ways. Now, this is a simple question, but I think it's important to understand the difference because they are quite similar, okay? Now, you could look these up in the dictionary. You could try to get a feeling for it. That's great. That's fine. I encourage you to do that. I can give you my sense and how I use these words and how I think most people use these two words. Now, a request is basically when you want somebody to do something. Simply, a request is a push for action most of the time. Now, it could be a push for action about getting information, but usually it's a push or asking someone to do something for you. And it's usually formal. It's pretty formal. You would ask a customer service person to do something. You would ask a colleague to do something. You would request that they do that, right? I have a request. Now, maybe it's that they help you. Maybe that it's they let you help them. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter, but there's some kind of action happening. Whereas, if we talk about an inquiry, if we say to make an inquiry or to inquire, we're generally talking about information rather than action. Now, it may be true that in order to get the information, you need to take an action. So here's where the overlap is. Because to make a request for information could be an inquiry. And to inquire about information could be a request. Okay, so that's the overlap. But we can request things that are not related to information, and we can inquire about things that don't require much of an action and might take only 2 seconds. Okay, so maybe the best thing to do is try to make some examples. So let's try this. I call the office that sells tickets to a performance that I want to go to. Okay, so there's a performance. I'm interested in getting tickets to one of the shows, and so I call. Now, one of these things that I'm going to say is more like a request, and the other is more like an inquiry. So I might say, hello? Yes, hi. I'm just inquiring about the price of the tickets for the balcony or maybe the lower section or wherever. I'm inquiring about the price for tickets wherever they may be. Or I'm inquiring if you have any tickets left near the stage. And the answer to that will be either $57 or yes or no. It'll just be the answer to my question, okay? Now, you could say, I'm just requesting some information about the prices of tickets for the upper level, blah, blah, blah. You could say that too, but why not just cut out the middleman and say, I'm inquiring about, could you tell me, basically, I'm inquiring about whether or not you still have tickets left near the orchestra section. Okay, so I want the information. Is it a yes or is it a no? If yes, tell me the price. If no, maybe I'll ask about a different section in the theater. All right. Now, request. What would a request be here? Okay. After I've ordered my tickets, now I'd like to request, could you please hold those for me? Or is it okay if I request you to hold the tickets for me until Saturday? That means I want to pick them up a few days before, but I can't get them now, and I don't want to get them on the day of the show, so I need them to be there ready for me. Now, that's a very easy request because, of course, they do that, but you could say it like that. Can I request you to hold those for me until Saturday? My friend's going to pick them up for me or for us, right? So you're asking them to now do something for you, to take an action. I'm just requesting that you maybe assign my friend a seat near the front if you have a seat available. Okay, assign a seat? I don't know if they do that kind of thing, but this is a fake situation. This is my situation. So I'm the king in this hypothetical. I'm requesting that you give us a seat closer to the orchestra. Okay, maybe because it's my friend's birthday, right? Or I'd like to request a seat near the orchestra. That would be to ask them to do something, to assign. I'm not asking for the information, although if you do assign it, then I need the information that you did, but I'm asking you to do something for me. So that's really the basic difference. And again, there's overlap. They cover each other, but there's that difference in the way that people use request and inquiry or inquiry or to inquire. Hopefully that makes it clear. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell. Hit it many, many times. No, don't hit it many times. Because if you hit it once and then you hit it again, there's unsubscribe. So just hit it once. And don't forget to check out my courses in the links in the description.